Have you ever been betrayed by someone you thought was your friend? It hurts, right? A recent higher self hypnosis client of mine wanted to ask her higher self about her experience, and this is what happened in her session. I asked her higher self, in middle school, she had a best friend she used to do a lot of things with. Then one day the friend spread a false rumor about my client and turned the whole school against her. And after that, she was bullied and felt isolated. Why did that happen? What was the purpose for that? Her higher self said, the purpose was for her to go inward, to explore part of herself that she would not have if the situation hadn't happened. It was a catalyst to remember who she is and bring the awareness and stillness back into herself. Her being alone gave her time to kind of question how reality is and why things are the way they are. So I asked her higher self, does that still affect her current ability to form healthy relationships today? The answer was, it does. There is a part of her that still holds some resentment to that friendship because she had made such a strong connection on her side. That friend was soaking up my client's life, and my client wasn't even conscious of that. In reality, it was something good that happened to her because that would have been a false friendship that was not fulfilling, even though that is what a friend made it seem like. Anything that does happen is always for her best and highest good. So then I asked, everything happens for her and not to her? Is that what you're saying? And her higher self said, exactly. Sometimes she might ask herself why something is happening, but it's always for her highest good. So I asked, is she holding any trapped emotions of sadness, rejection, betrayal, or anything else of a low frequency in her body as a result of that? And if yes, what is she holding and where is she holding it? Her higher self answered and said, yes, she's holding anger towards that girl in her stomach, in the diaphragm area. It looks gray and cloudy, and it feels like an upset stomach, like not being able to digest things properly. After a few more questions, I asked her higher self, can you pull that resentment from her now? Send it up to Creator's light and replace it with unconditional love and light? The answer from her higher self was yes. I'm going to pull it out of her belly and diaphragm area and transmute it for her highest good and also for the collective's highest good, for everyone. Helping her out is also very beneficial for the collective too. I'm restoring the distortion that it made because it was sitting there for such a long time, just restoring how that looks, restoring all the cells, and also the energy center of her solar plexus. That's where it was stored. It's healthy now, in divine working order, and it's done. And just like that, years of unprocessed pain were gone in a moment. What she carried in her body since middle school was finally released. Because here's the truth. Emotional trauma doesn't just go away. It hides in the body until we're ready to feel it, to heal it, and to let it go. Her higher self didn't just explain why it happened, it healed it from the root. If you're like this client, maybe you're carrying old pain stored in your body, maybe your higher self has something to say too. Curious what your higher self would reveal and release for you? You just have to get quiet enough to listen. DM me the word session or click the link in my profile to learn more about healing yourself with past life regression and higher self hypnosis.